Hi there, my name is Dale Johnson, the owner of Johnson Insurance Solutions. Thanks for clicking on my 5 Concepts series, Part 1. We all try to find shortcuts to success. When a salesman says, "This program will cut your workload by 50%, our natural response is, "That's great, I'll take 2 of them." Don't you wish it were that simple? But the fact is, the real key to success involves wise planning through the strategic use of really good information. The reason why I made this series is that after years of researching these ideas for myself, I picked up such valuable new gems that I just had to pass them on to my clients and friends whom I care about. So I hope that each of these 5 concepts will give you the same aha moment that I experienced when I first understood them. Concept number 1. By our late 50s and early 60s, we need to start shifting our financial game from accumulation to distribution. That means we've got to shift gears from trying to build our nest egg as big as we can to making that nest egg last as long as we can. Most boomers haven't done that yet. Most people spend more time planning a 2-week vacation than they do planning a 30-year retirement. And that's sad because the last 5 to 10 years before retirement is the most critical time to do some serious retirement planning. That's why we've got to transition from accumulating through earning the highest rates of interest to protecting our wealth in such a way that what we have saved will last over a potentially long lifetime. And so retirement income planning is absolutely critical to conquering the biggest fear that boomers have, which is the fear of running out of money in our retirement. In the first quarter of our lives, from birth to age 20, we don't make any money. Then we spend about half of our lives, 40 to 45 years, working each week, climbing up a mountain called accumulation, so that someday we'll have enough saved up so that we can spend the next 30 years climbing down a mountain called distribution. Guess where most climbing accidents occur? Yep, on that downward slope. Almost all financial advisors focus only on going up the mountain because that's where they make money. As soon as you start going down by reducing their assets under management via distributions, their income starts going down. And so they try to keep you invested in the stock market for as long as they can. The problem is that most portfolios, when stress tested by various future market scenarios, have a high probability of the well running dry before you die. 88% polled actually have a fear of that happening. So my goal in this series is to make sure that your money lasts for as long as you live, even if you make it to 121. To help you do that, if you'd like, I'd be happy to run efficient frontier scenarios for you that show your odds of running out of money. And I'll do that at no charge in order to find the sweet spot for your best allocation success. This involves planning which buckets of money you should rely on first, depending on whether that bucket is taxable when withdrawn, tax-deferred, or tax-free. The reason why that's so crucial is that taxes are bound to go up in order to tackle our national debt, and we are living longer than ever before. If a married couple is 65 today, there's a high probability that at least one of them will live to 95. So unlike our parents and grandparents, we need to plan for our money to last for a 30-year retirement. And to do that, you need to stress test your portfolio. Well, thanks for sticking with me. In part 2, we're going to discuss crucial concept number 2, which is why it's essential to understand the 3 colors of money in order to not sabotage your retirement plans. Until then, this is Dale Johnson, and I'll see you again in 5 Concepts, Part 2.